Left-handed people make up 10% of the population, but they're overrepresented among artists, musicians, and geniuses. Is their brain actually wired differently? Neuroscience says yes. In right-handed people, the left hemisphere almost always dominates, controlling language, logic, and fine motor skills on the right side of the body. Left-handers break this pattern. About 70% of left-handers still have left hemisphere language dominance, but 30% have right hemisphere dominance or bilateral control, meaning both hemispheres share the workload. This is significantly different from right-handers, where bilateral language representation is extremely rare. Left-handed brains are more neurologically diverse. There's no single left-handed brain pattern. Left-handers tend to have a larger corpus callosum, the massive bundle of nerve fibers connecting the two brain hemispheres. This means information travels between hemispheres faster and more efficiently. In a world designed for right-handers, left-handers are constantly forced to use their non-dominant side, operating scissors, using computer mice, turning door handles. This constant bilateral adaptation may strengthen interhemispheric communication. Their brains learn to coordinate both sides more effectively out of pure necessity. The increased bilateral processing may explain why left-handers score higher on divergent thinking tests. The ability to generate multiple creative solutions to a single problem. When both hemispheres contribute more equally, you get a wider range of neural pathways activated simultaneously. Research shows left-handers are overrepresented in architecture, music, and visual arts. They also appear more frequently among mathematicians working on novel problem-solving. It's not that left-handedness causes creativity, it's that the underlying brain organization facilitates less conventional thinking patterns. It's not all advantages. Left-handers show slightly different emotional processing patterns, with some studies suggesting their more bilateral brain organization can make them more reactive to negative emotions and stress. They process fear and anger through different hemispheric pathways than right-handers. Some research has found small statistical associations with certain learning differences, though the evidence is mixed and the effects are subtle. The left-handed brain isn't better or worse. It's organized around a different principle: distributed processing rather than strict lateralization. Left-handed brains aren't just mirrored right-handed brains. They're fundamentally organized differently, with stronger connections between hemispheres, more distributed language processing, and greater neurological diversity. In a world built for the 90%, left-handers' brains adapted by becoming more flexible, more bilateral, and more creatively wired. It's not the hand that matters. It's the brain that chose it.